What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Rafi16 here, and really quickly, guys, I just want to tell you guys about the new Jojos episode that aired today. What can I say? Just amazing. Great fight sequences. We get to find out about Giorno's backstory and what his goal in life is at the moment. So, yeah, let's get right into it. So, Giorno pretty much. Nobody actually knows how his mom survived 15 years of being pregnant with Giorno, because as we all know, Dio used to like using his women for like food, and and he saw them as like pieces of meat. So it's kind of crazy how she managed to survive 15 years. Another thing, guys, we also get to see that she was actually not the best person. Honestly, she was a bit of a HOE in my opinion, but some may differ. She used to go out at night and leave a 1 or 2 year old Giorno at his house by himself, pretty much. So he would, instead of crying, he would just be shaking pretty much the whole night while his mom was pretty much having fun out in the world and stuff. So we get to see his stepfather, which his mom married when he became 4 years old, I think. And this part kind of confused me because it kind of showed him being an asshole, but at the same time, he's the one that showed Giorno like to pay attention to people. And like, honestly, I don't know, like he did beat him. We get shown that later on. The kids in Italy were pretty messed up. They bullied Giorno. They showed us a scene where Giorno was just walking down the street and he got tripped. And then one day he got so lucky. He saw a man lying down on the floor, bloodied, and there was a gang of people just looking for that man. So when Giorno was questioned about it, he actually told them that the guy had run the other way. The guy noticed this. Afterwards, Giorno has actually blocked the guy from like the gang's view by unleashing gold experience without knowing. So that's pretty interesting in my opinion. So the guy, he was very grateful to Giorno, and he actually was a gang member, a gangster. So he actually was taking care of Giorno. Everybody started being nice to him. His dad stopped beating him. Well, his stepdad. RIP my boy Dio. That's his real dad. And Giorno actually looked up to this person because, in my opinion, he was like elegant, and he did things, even though he was a gangster, he did things the right way. Like, we get showed a scene where the guy actually kills a kid's father because he was selling drugs to kids and women. So I mean, he's a gangster, but at least he has some morality to him. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. Later on, well, like right after that, we get fast forwarded to where Giorno and Bruno are actually fighting on the train. Giorno has never hit anybody with gold experience, so he doesn't know what's going to happen. So, which is kind of interesting because last week, at the end, he said he was going to dodge Bruno's attacks, but he didn't dodge. He hit Bruno head on. And it was like, I know his stand has the power to bring things to life, but like the hit that he gets on Bruno pretty much knocks Bruno's senses out of whack completely. And Bruno actually thinks he's moving fast, and this part kind of psyched me out because Bruno's moving pretty fast, and I was kind of nervous for Giorno. I'm like, wow. So your ability could power up your enemies, pretty much. Turns out that's not the case. He just hits them. He just puts so much life into them that it knocks everything out of sense. And the second hit that he hits them with is like very, very painful. So Bruno gets hit, and he's like, wow, I can't, like, it was so much pain, like his tooth fell out. And that plays an important part later on in the episode. So Bruno actually reveals his stand Sticky Fingers, which is his real name, not Zipper Man. So Sticky Fingers is actually stronger than Giorno's gold experience. So Bruno's like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. Tries to flee. Well, he does flee. He escapes by like zipping himself through the subway, and he escapes. And Giorno's like, wow, I can't let this happen. So Giorno actually follows him, and Bruno's like, he gets wind like, okay, this guy's following me. And Giorno's actually pretty nervous. Like when he's following Bruno, he's like, I can't let him escape. If he could zip through everything, that's how he got Leaky Luca's fingers in my mouth. But yeah. So when Giorno catches up, he actually falls back. He actually falls back into a crowd of people, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? Turns out he can zip himself into people's bodies, which I found to be crazy. But Giorno was a little bit smarter than that. So when the group of people that he just jumped himself into, him being Bruno, separate, Giorno's turned Bruno's teeth into a fly, and it started buzzing around the people's face. So when the guy hit it, pretty much it damaged Bruno because he hit himself. And you know, once you hit Giorno's creations, the damage is reverted back onto you. So Giorno's like, I knew it was gonna come back to you, the fly. And he actually exposes Bruno, and then the real fight begins. Bruno's like, the winner will be decided by whoever lands the first hit. So they start throwing punches, and for a moment there, it looks like Giorno's winning because he actually hits Bruno's arm, and out of nowhere, Bruno just hits him once, stuns him a little bit, and just hits, like, does a barrage of punches and actually hits him a lot. And we start seeing the zippers and stuff opening up on Giorno's body. So Bruno reveals that he can unzip his body parts and zip on the body parts of other people. So he had taken the boy's arm and used it to block Giorno's attack. But Giorno rips off his own arm, throws it at Bruno, and Gold Experience manages to land a hit on Bruno's face. And it's just a great scene. Like all the fighting in this episode was crazy to me. Like I'm so excited. Oh my god, I can't wait till next week too. So it happens again where Bruno experiences this out of body experience, and yeah, Giorno. It looks like Giorno's about to finish him off, but he just decides to walk away. He says he notices that Bruno is a good guy, even though he's a gangster. And he noticed that the 13-year-old boy was shooting up drugs, and he had like needle marks on his arm. So that's why he didn't continue attacking. What else? Yeah, so like we get another Bruno moment with Giorno and Bruno, and Giorno's like, I know you're not gonna kill me, so there's no point in me finishing you off. If anything, I want to become a gangstar, and I'm gonna beat your boss. You're gonna join me, and we're gonna do this together. So Bruno's like, you're gonna join my organization, and Giorno's like, yeah, I have to start somewhere and work my way up in order to beat your boss. So he tells Bruno that he wants to become a gangstar, and that's how the episode ends. So yeah, guys, overall, great episode once again. I love the anime. Like, the art style is great. Probably my favorite in all of JoJo's. The animation and the camera angles and movements, this season is like taking over. Like, it's going above and beyond everything. So yeah, guys, are you guys ready for next week? I don't even know what's gonna happen. I know a little bit about part 5, but not too much. By the way, I like the opening. The ending song, I liked it, but it's kind of weird for JoJo's ending. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys thought. As always, subscribe to my channel for more videos. If you guys want to keep up with my JoJo reviews, yeah, best way to do it is subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a like on the video, and let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. As always, guys, Rafi16 signing out. Have an awesome day. Peace.